say it, but it's always there, eating away at your heart. Who can you trust when you fall apart? Stay alive with me. Climb into the ocean, rivers flow to sea. Stay alive with me. I'm waiting for the sun till rays shine on me. You lay awake in your bed, nothing to sleep for, just worries ahead. You hear the ghosts in your room, the past and present both speak to you. Stay alive with me. Climb into the ocean, rivers flow to sea. Stay alive with me. I'm waiting for the sun till rays shine on me. Stay alive with me. Climb into the ocean, rivers flow to sea. Stay alive with me. I'm waiting for the sun till rays shine on me. You've got that thought in your head, you never say it, but it's always there, eating away at your heart. Who can you trust when you fall apart? Stay alive with me. Climb into the ocean, rivers flow to sea. Stay alive with me. I'm waiting for the sun till rays shine on me.
Okay, give me a moment. We're here. Let me just switch my audio to headphones. I keep forgetting to do that, I swear. Um, there we go. But why is that messed up? The audio's like distorted on my headphones. Ah, I got one of those glitches going on, don't I? Here. Oh, whatever. I guess we can deal with it. I'll look into it later. Well, you know what I could do? I think I'll just. I really don't like doing that though. If I, that's. I would like to switch to speakers, but I don't want my speakers being loud enough for my mic to pick up, you know, and then it just double audios. That's really annoying. Okay. Oh man, this week has been nice, man. It's been so nice. Like, certainly cannot complain. You know what? I'm gonna try real quick.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
I have to grab a new I may have to buy a new mic cord, or not mic cord, headphone cord. This one is I'm not sure if the audio on the stream is distorted or not. I'm not gonna check. If it is, then that's a problem. But you know what? I'm gonna just switch it to speakers. That's what we're gonna do. So give me a moment. That's what we're gonna do. Alright, cool. I'd love to hear all the audio and all, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, see, the audio sounds fine now for me. Well, that's whatever. Can't do much about it. I'll just try to be quiet most of the stream, I guess, today. You know, but it is, oh man, that's gonna be so hard. It's gonna be hard to do that because we're finally on the story quest. Like, before we were just doing like story quests for other characters, and now we're actually coming back on the story. And if they mention anything about Lumine and the Ancient Kingdom, fuck, I'm gonna be like, it's gonna be so hard not to talk. Okay. Well, that's far. We'll see how this goes. We're gonna try it like this for now. I'm gonna have to probably, I think I might just have to restart my computer, but I would do that, but we're already streaming, so I'll make sure to audio test for now on, I guess. Was that 40? That was a lot of overload damage.
Stabilize.
Hold on, let me just do this real quick. Keep forgetting to turn off that. Okay, there we go. Alright. So that's done. We also have to go do this quest.
I don't need an umbrella. You can use one if you need.
Alright, guys. Well, that headphone problem is gonna be annoying if it's if it becomes reoccurring. I'm not sure what I can do about it, but we'll see. I'll do some testing later. Troubleshooting. Alright, well, that's done. Yeah, we're just gonna get we're gonna just get daily stuff out of the way, and then we're gonna go straight onto the story.
Violet grass is a plant that enjoys a moist environment and is best picked after it rains. If you should choose to pick any, be sure to store them appropriately.
Oh, I thought we get to fight the Eye of the Storm thing. What they call that? I don't remember. Okay, there we go. Oh, man. It's been... It's... Wow, I'm just... It's been nice catching up with all the content. These past like 3 weeks I've been streaming, trying to catch up to the story mode. It's been real nice. After we're caught up with the story mode and there's like nothing left to do, I'll still keep streaming every Wednesday and Friday. I might change the time a little bit, but yeah, there'll be like 1 hour streams of me just grinding or doing side quests and stuff. So I plan to do, I guess.
Solidify.
Probably fight like world bosses and stuff. That'd be fun. Oh, not bad. I said to look at these things. Still can't believe those ruin guards were field trillers. Like what? That's what they were called back then. They're literally built for. They were built for farming, and there's like the. They're built for farming, and then they got turned into a weapon of some kind. I don't remember too much.
Add Astra.
Okay. I'm not gonna touch my resin for now. We're gonna skip doing that. I'm gonna do, yeah, I'll do just artifact grinding off camera or off stream. I'm not gonna do that at the end or beginning of streams anymore. Just mainly because I'm streaming right now at a time where no one's bothering me, and
Maybe you're not.
it's like 1.5, 2 hour window that I get, and yeah, towards the end of the stream I'm being bothered. So, oh, this is about to finish. Cool. Let's throw something new up. Yeah, we'll grab this. Why not? They should be finishing 2 in a moment here. So it's gonna be nice. We'll wait for that. Nice. We got Shanling in here.
If you ever have any questions about
I've been in a... Dude, I've been like in a dilemma in terms of Genshin waifus. Like, for me it's been between Shanling and Mona. Like, which is my, I guess, favorite out of the few. Put this, how about like right here? Empty in the back? No, it's just empty internal. Or why can you see through that? That's weird. Look at that glitch. Oh, okay. Like, yeah, when you zoom out, you can see straight through the building. Then when you zoom in, it's... Yeah, there you go. That is weird. Bizarre, huh? Maybe further back. Off to the side like this. As far as we can go. Alright. There you go. I got a nice little house right there. I want them to add like stone paths. They may already be in the game and I just haven't unlocked them or something, but I like to make like a stone path that goes like to this house, goes to that house, goes to this over here. Over here I want to have like a little pond or creek thing if they ever release, give you the ability to do that. That'd be really fun. Oh hey, the guy's here. Let's go check this out real quick. For some reason I thought I had Mona. Alright, let's check this out.
The one before you is...
What do we got today? We got a crane. I'll take a crane. That'd be cool. Saw the crane out. What are the differences? Place steps. Oh, okay. I'll buy 3. 3 of each. Yeah, should we get this? Oh. Whew, not bad. Fucking came out of nowhere. I don't know. Not a big fan of the dogs. I'm more of a fan of the cats. Cats are funny. I wish you could actually go inside these houses and you can like furnish them too. That'd be cool, but I guess that'd be too much fun, huh? All right, let's grab this. We got this now. What else? I think this little stand would be fun. There's this. Outdoor table. Yes, please. We need that. That's gonna look so nice.
if you ever have
Okay, so we got that. Alright. We'll start the story in a moment. Let me just place these down, you know. This, I'm not sure where exactly. No, this is gonna go into one of the rooms. I'm not gonna put this in here. Yeah, this room. Why not here? Like, okay, there's the. Okay, cool. Place it like here. Start placing cabinets here and stuff too. The bed can go here. I guess the bed can go like. The bed can be facing the wall here. We're working on it. Slowly but surely, this place is gonna look cool. And that's really annoying. Alright, there we go. Oh, wait, we can place the dog in here? Okay, cool. We'll place some... Is there a... Okay, yeah, up here. We'll place some up here. There's you here, right? Let's place him here. Got a bunch of like pets everywhere. Or ridiculous, but you know. Got Xiaoling over here. I want to give her like a little kitchen over here or something. Make a kitchen for the rooms. That'd be nice. This little cat we got. I think everybody guessed this cat had rank 2 or something. Cool cat. And then the crane. We have the crane, right? We have to... Oh, here's all the stuff. Oh, cool. Now the crane I'm gonna place here. I'm thinking like right here. Why not? Why not here? Just fill the empty space here. Place them like right there. And these landforms. Oh, these are gonna be cool. Okay. I think I'm gonna do this. Maybe like this. No, like that. Why not? I'll have one. Do I have one coming out like this? No. That. Oh wait, no, we're good. Right there should be fine. Place it a little bit further back. Maybe turn it a little bit. Like that. Yeah, that should be good. And then this big one, we'll place it like here. It's snapping here, so yeah, it snaps here. Do that. But I think that's fine for now. I like that for now. Or we could place this other fat one like. Oh, okay, that's cool. Let's do that. Hold on, we're doing that. That looks too cool. There we go. Oh, that is cool, bro. Look at all that landforming you can do. That is cool. Now it's looking much better. Wow. I'm gonna add some bushes up there too, to make it look like it's been there for a while. Yo, this is so cool. Look at this. Oh, I'm loving this, bro. I'm loving this. I'll just wait until we get the water stuff going on over here, man. It's gonna be so nice. All right, we're gonna go back now. We're gonna go to the story now. My bad. I got sidetracked. Okay. We grabbed everything we could. We're chilling on resin, so yeah. Let's start the quest. Okay, so like a few weeks ago, I was doing daily missions, and I accidentally triggered the quest a little early, because I went here to claim my stuff, and I didn't realize, and it accidentally triggered the quest when I went to go claim my stuff. So that's why, if you notice, on the past few streams, I've been specifically going to the Mondstadt one because I know I don't have any Mondstadt missions. So I'm not going to the Leeway one for a while. But yeah, it's FYI. Basically, it's like, oh, they want you. Basically, what happens is like they just told you, oh, the lady, what's her name? I always forget the lady's name. The maid. She basically just tells you, oh, Beidou and Kazuo is waiting for you over here or something. Now you gotta come over here. So, basically. Oh. Come on, Jean Dong. Oh, shit. Whoa. I think we can make it. Fuck it. Let's try it. We totally can't make that. Totally cannot make that. Let's just try to go for the wheel. Let's go for the wheel. I should have probably switched to like a lowly character or something. Cause like you see this, like Zhongli's like he's too tall. Almost had it. Almost had it. Oh, you can't climb? Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh, okay. Well. Oh, we can stand. We can stand. Can we climb? No. No. Alright. Alright. Alright, we're starting over. Alright. Okay. We'll just climb up to the thing and we'll just flash through. Whoa. Okay. Oh, screw you slimes. Piss off. I forgot there's the trio, man. The trio's over here. I'll try not to get hit by them. Just try to dip. Okay. This. Oh, you what? Alright, we should be able to make it. No problem, no problem. Easy, light work. Oh, nice. They're too far away. They can't even TP on me now. That's nice. Look at Inazuma. You can actually see it now. Oh, it's formed all the way out there. That is cool. I remember before the update, it was just like a giant land mass. Okay. Let's go to Beidou and Kazuo. Let's start the story.
Ah, you finally made it.
Look at those Pirate Bay mommy milkers. Wait, what?
All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have set sail already. Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. You're just on time. The crew have just finished making final preparations. Well, now that everyone's here, we set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest. The nation of eternity.
Anchors away!
Oh, nice. Oh, this is cool. Eye catching a peak. That's my boy. This is some Jack Sparrow shit right now. Jesus. That's cool. Pirates of the Caribbean. Who's this fellow?
Oh, hi there.
Boats
So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored guests.
Shush!
You can blame your almighty Shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. Seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these outlanders' sterling deeds at bay.
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer around these parts. If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next time I'm around.
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here. I do have a wanted fugitive on board after all.
Oh, right. Kazuha.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
Fair seas, Captain Beto. Bye-bye!
Now then, first things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low. Are we just gonna walk into the government's hands?
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku Decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if you tried. So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Okay, here we are. In Zuma. Oh, I can finally not worry about spoilers. Pretty soon I won't have to worry about spoilers all that much. Jesus. That looks sick. Okay. So I was right. Look at this. It's basically Inazuma's it's multiple broken up islands. I was right. This looks cool. Oh, look at the fish. That's a fat fish, bro. Okay. Here we are.
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Oh, except you, Toma. You must be new here. Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you.
What?
Currently, only members of the International Trade Association are authorized to engage in the import and export of goods. Do you have your trader's permits?
No.
My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are their entry papers for your kind perusal.
What? Take your time. No rush or anything.
I just wanted to see what you'd say. Sorry about that.
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order. Welcome to Rito.
So, where do we go next?
The Outlander Affairs Agency. They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go through with them.
Sheesh. So it is super strict, just like everyone says.
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as outsiders. As the word suggests, outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku decree in force. Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement. I like how you think. I've got a feeling we're going to get along very well. Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency. Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
Hi. Oh, more books. Cool. Place looks freaking epic. They actually give you like little markers for teleport points now when you're close to them. That's cool. That's new. Jesus. Real quick, let's take a look at this. Huh. Holy crap. They got a whole palace. Interesting. I'm guessing Ball is up there. Maybe. Or she goes up there to train or something. Not sure.
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for residency, both of you?
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
2 million? For a processing fee? Are you serious?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry, you can trust my math.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math as...
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine. I think you'll find I'm one face you recognize.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 mora total.
Thank you ever so much, Miss Eureka. But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too. How does that sound?
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price down, but...
Alright then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
Much obliged.
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here!
Better, she's down bad. Oh.
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. Processing fee is just a figure of speech. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money, so it becomes a question of how much they can make. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth!
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy. Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this close nation era, there's very little that can be done about it. The most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association came about.
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on Rito. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
How exactly do you have a strict government and then you have a... well... Okay, never mind. It's a stupid question. I actually, that's not a bad system, honestly.
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when you're an Outlander in Inazuma.
I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, given that you are Outlanders, it's certainly a lofty aspiration. After all, the Ryden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe. Huh. I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Ryden Shogun one day after lunch?
Uh-huh. And is that likely?
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to the Ryden Shogun.
Really? Wow! The Rito Fixer's better connected than we thought.
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it can be done. However, before we get there, connections come at a high price, you understand?
Not you too!
No. In this instance, when I say price, I'm not talking about Mora. In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that, if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems first. I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It's my own personal rule for dealing with situations like
Scratch
this.
my back, scratch your
Sounds
back.
very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone indebted to you.
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Never mind. Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are constantly struggling to survive. Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if there's any way you can help. The head of the association is called Kurosawa, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him. I'll wait for you here.
Okay, interesting, okay. So far, I'm liking Inazuma. You have a strict government, but you have a free economy so far, seemingly. This guy, yeah, looks like it is.
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for all you're worth, I suppose. Good. That's a relief. You need to be careful, or you'll find yourself losing your savings all at once.
We heard the association has been having some difficulties lately. Is that true?
Yes. Left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's nothing new for us.
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here from overseas.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku decree might restrict our scope of activity, but in and of itself, it doesn't stop us from being able to enjoy a comfortable existence. No. What's really squeezing us Outlander merchants dry is those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, of the 3 commissions, that's the one that oversees everything on retail, isn't it?
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations, and that's not the worst of it. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called Crystal Marrow.
Crystal Marrow? What's that?
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree came along. Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth. So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search for this crystal marrow. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rising demand for crystal marrow drove the price higher and higher. Now there's only one vendor who even has it in stock. We can't get a hold of it anywhere else.
Isn't that what they call a monopoly?
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them because the tax decree forces us to. It's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. And once that happens...
You know, you could just get together with all the other companies or associations and just stop fucking paying taxes. And just refuse to pay taxes. An example is here in America. At one point, the taxes were so high, they were around like 70-80%. They were ridiculous rates. And you know what Americans just started doing? They just started not paying taxes. They didn't care what the IRS said. And guess what? The taxes eventually went down. That's why people complain about taxes today, but they still pay taxes. Because the government knows that if they raise it too much, people are just going to stop paying taxes. And that's what these guys should do. That's what happens. Like, eventually people will stop paying. So what the government has to do is keep the pain on the keep the strain on the people right under their limit. That's what governments do. It's what they eventually do if the people give their government too much responsibility. And when it comes to the people, the pain of inaction has to exceed the pain of action. And what that means is life has to get so painful for everybody that it's better to do something than nothing. Life has to get that painful. Times have to get that hard. That's slowly what's happening in America. It's already happened in Australia. If you've been keeping up with news, I guess. It's happened in Australia, but the Australians don't have guns, so they can't really do anything about it. So, you know, that's their loss. That sucks. But that's just what happens. That's the cycle. Anyway, I'm gonna start going on a rant, but yeah, let's get back to this. These guys need to stop paying taxes. Is my point.
We've tried communicating with the Commission directly, but this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever-present roar of thunder. Fontaine, my dear homeland. I miss you an awful lot at the moment.
Sounds awful. They're really bleeding them dry. What do you think we should do?
If that's the case, then fucking leave. Why are you there? Just leave. Don't give them your business. If they're gonna treat you like that, just leave. Like that's what the rich are doing in America, because the rich are being taxed like 50%. They're being taxed like 50% on top of their capital gains tax. So they're just leaving the country. They're just moving to other cheaper like tax havens. They're going to places like I believe one of them is Puerto Rico, and they're just living there. Like, just leave. Like, eventually it's gonna get worse. Like, you can leave. Like right now, you could leave like on a plane or on a boat, and it won't be that bad, right? But eventually, things are gonna get so bad that you're gonna have to leave with the clothes behind your back. So just leave now. Just leave. Like, as much as you want to try and stay, leave. You have to leave. If that's what they're doing to you. They will eventually want everybody back anyway. Because they can't sustain a country without you. Like, they can't sustain a country without merchants. So if they all just left, they would lighten the tax rates. They would stop their BS. Leave.
That vendor. I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us. I have no idea where he sources the stuff.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair. How do we find him? We could go talk to him and see if he lets anything slip.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the association and you're new to Rito, he may just let his guard down. If I remember correctly, our usual meeting point with him is under a tree by the coast in the residential district. See if you can find him there.
Got it! We're on the case!
Okay, so we're really starting to get a pretty good profile on the state of this of Inazuma. Everybody kind of just helps each other. They more or less help each other with favors rather than pay with Mora. So that's time. That's the times right now, which is it's an interesting time. Is the guy? Yeah.
Huh? I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals? So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that. If I gave you my sources, I might as well hand you the whole darn business. Trade secret. Got it? You know what trade and secret mean, right?
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Ha! Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's going on here. Kurisu and his associates sent you here to try and plead their case, didn't they? They're wasting their time. The price is non-negotiable, not by a single Mora.
Hey, what's your problem?
Get out of here, go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place, and they ought to be more grateful. If it weren't for me, they'd be in seriously hot water.
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy. Good idea. Let's check back in with him.
Okay.
That was quick. You resolved it already?
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
No? Well, by all means, tell me what you need. I'll help as much as I can. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand. Oh, that guy? I'm familiar. He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he'd collect on the beach just to get by, but he seems to have suddenly shot up in the world recently. I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the International Trade Association.
Huh. You're saying he used to be a member of the International Trade Association? So he's an Outlander too?
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him? That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business, trading between Leah and Inazuma. When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of Outlanders that ended up stranded on Rito.
Huh. What a bummer.
The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but over time, with decree after decree, the association members found it increasingly difficult to make ends meet.
So he left the association and turned his back on them.
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and cold-hearted of people still have some amount of gratitude and warmth left in them somewhere.
Well, it's not that you can't have gratitude. I mean, you can have gratitude to like if you were somebody who, like a manipulator or something that betrayed a group, you can still have gratitude for what they did for you. I mean, you're betraying them, but you can still appreciate the good times you had, I guess. I mean, the thing is, like, emotions are had in the moment. So, the past, when the past correlates with emotions, times seems good. Times seem like they're still in good terms. But when betrayal comes in, it's more of a, it ends up being more for a different reason, something physical. Betrayal happens, like, usually, at least between things like trade and economics. Betrayal is always physical. But as for when it comes to emotions, that's another topic.
Really? Is that all you need to know?
Well then, it sounds like you may have found a way in with him.
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you. Huh? Where's this coming from? Mondstadt? You were talking about Mondstadt.
What are we? Oh, something from Mondstadt, huh?
Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't remember the last time I was there. The scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back. Oh, my hometown, the home of freedom. How I long to go back and visit.
It's working!
So, trying to play my heartstrings like a liar, are you? I know what you're up to. Huh? What is this? What are you up to now?
Just close your eyes already!
You mean the sound of the ocean? Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. The calls of the merchants. Xiao lanterns. I'm right there at the lantern rite. Oh, look at them floating up into the sky.
This guy has a really active imagination. Either that or he really does miss Liyue Harbor.
Liyue.
Jesus, we are just giving this guy shit.
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. My poor heart can't take it. You mean the folks from the International Trade Association? And I suppose they are far from home, just like me.
Yeah, look at that. Just like emotions live in the past, so you can still have gratitude later. Look at
Often,
that.
I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen to the sound of the waves. I like to imagine it's the voice of my hometown, carried across the ocean. I've run into folks from the association more than a few times doing just that, but I always hide my face and slip away. Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with them and free myself from this anguish? They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to rely on, so they rallied together, committed to finding a way to survive. But I couldn't do it. I'm not strong enough. So I caved. Those people, they'd make the smallest of promises, offer the most measly benefits, and I'd do whatever they asked of me. And make Mondstadters look like the worst people in the world. Alright, I'll tell you the whole story. It's eating me up inside, and I can't take it anymore.
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed them. I can't show my face there.
Come on, you scaredy cat. Look, you messed up, but now it's time to make things right. So come on, get it off your chest. What's the deal here?
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru, Keijiro and his companions. They start by overtaxing the merchants, then take the extra crystal marrow they receive and stockpile it. Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate price, with the proceeds going to the tax collection Ashigaru.
It's plain evil gouging them like this.
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is a tiny fraction of what we take in total. It's barely enough for me to live on.
And why have you been the puppet for them if you're not getting anything?
Evidence? You're right. Without conclusive evidence, he will never admit it. Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always heads to the same place. It's always made me suspicious. As it happens, I handed some Mora over to him not long ago. I can show you where he went if you want.
Really? Well, then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
Okay. Let's head.
Keijiro, it's him!
After him! Too close!
Wait, what? Oh shit, oh shit. Oh Jesus, okay. I don't know where we're sneaking around. Where are we going?
Too close! That's too close! He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little!
Wait, where'd he go?
He's getting further and further away! Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure! Huh? Where'd he go?
Wait, what? Where'd he go? I didn't see him! The fuck?
A moment ago, Mondstadt disappeared in a blink of an
Where,
eye!
wait, what? Was he going up the stairs?
Keijiro, it's him!
Wait, what? I can't see him. Where? Huh?
After him!
Oh, you know what? I'm dumb.
Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure! He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little! Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us. Huh? Where'd he
What?
go?
Oh my god, this is gonna be an annoying process.
Seems he disappeared in a blink
Trying
of
to
an
figure out where he's going.
Keijiro, it's him!
After him!
Wait, is it this guy?
Too close!
Oh, without being noticed. Follow him. Okay.
Further and further away! Let's catch up a little!
Oh, I thought... I'm dumb, dude. I thought he was a guard. Okay.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little!
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure!
That was close. Okay.
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the trade association clique still needs to be brought into line.
He's getting further and further away!
What was that sound?
Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little. He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
Oh, there we go. Oh.
What could he be doing at a place like this?
It looked like he buried something over there, didn't it? Why don't we take a look? Whoa, it's a ledger. Boring! Paimon thought he'd hidden a big pile of Mora here. Yeah.
Let me take a look here. Ah, yes! This is what we're looking for. A clear and complete record of every single transaction, each one proof of his guilt.
Great! Well, now we have our hard evidence. Let's go tell Kurisu the good news, shall we?
I'll say goodbye to you here then.
Huh? You aren't gonna come with us?
I need a little more time before I'm ready to face the head of the association. I'm sorry.
Huh. Poor Werner's a pretty awkward guy, huh?
Okay. Oh, what the hell? Oh.
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss. There'll be nothing left for us to do but starve.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses. And who are you? Another new member of the association?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled crystal marrow to sell it right back to the taxpayers.
Huh? Is this true?
You've been swindling us!
Well, you see, the taxes,
Let me take a look at the ledger. Well, would you look at that? Every payment the association has made is right here in your personal ledger. So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some explaining to do. How shall we settle this,
So you think you can use this against me, do you? It's quite obvious that I'm merely trying to earn a modest living for myself, like anyone else.
Word has it that samurai and the commission place great importance on reputation and prestige. Though I'm sure commission members won't blame you once word gets out.
Huh? Is that a threat? Are you threatening me?
No, not at all. I'm simply stating that it would be quite a pity if an illustrious gentleman such as yourself were to have their reputation tarnished.
Well, even if what you say is true, what do you suggest we do about it?
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal marrow in your possession, correct? Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as compensation for the recent tax hike, and us merchants could finally have some more breathing room.
Is that it?
Do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it hidden? Fine. In that case, I'll send it over to you today.
And not even an ounce of shame for his actions.
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had to ask my friends to help bail me out. What about my losses?
Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a good deal here.
I'm sick of being pushed around like this. I won't let him off so easily.
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree?
Ah, Chief, you've arrived.
What was all the commotion I heard just now?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my utmost to lend them a helping hand, but they're never grateful.
A helping hand? The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our hard-earned wealth. I assure you that Hirage Shinsuke will hear of this.
Oh, and you dare to utter the Commissioner's name. You Outlanders have no respect for the rules. Seize the merchants. We will resolve this dispute back at headquarters.
Uh-oh. This is going in a bad direction.
Gentlemen, come now. Is there any need for this? If there's a dispute to resolve, let's get a drink and talk it over.
Who are you supposed to be? And why in my right mind would I join you for a drink?
Ha! You never heard of the Fixer?
Here's my card.
Huh. You're from the Yashiro Commission.
Shh.
Huh. Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory. However powerful the Yashiro Commission may be, you have no business meddling in Rito's affairs.
Of course not, of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young lady of our clan some courtesy. You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun, would you?
That fan, the Shirasagi Himegimi. I don't need any trouble with her. Okay, let's forget all this. It'll give us one less thing to worry about.
But, Chief!
Enough! We're leaving.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat, I insist. No response, huh? I suppose that bridge is well and truly burned then.
Thank you so much, Toma. But I'm sorry your relationship with the Kanjo Commission had to suffer for our sake.
Hey, I was joking. It's a small price to pay, and you're more than welcome. If there's anyone you should be thanking, it's the Traveler. He's the one who found a way to turn things around. If nothing else, I'm sure the tax collection Ashigaru will tread a little more carefully in the future.
What was all that?
Shh, not here. Too many people listening. Let's move somewhere else.
Yeah, the dead center of the town. Yeah, okay.
Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. They truly are rotten to the core. All right, time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know? Straight to the point. Let me reintroduce myself. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami Island. I'm an attendant of the Shirasagi Himegimi.
You've been keeping your true identity a secret from us this whole time? So, the Yashiro Commission. Guessing that's another branch of the Tri-Commission?
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremonial and cultural affairs. I'd go into more detail on what exactly that covers, but I'm not even sure myself. I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan. My role is to take care of the daughter of the clan, Kamisato Ayaka, also known as the Shirasagi Himegimi.
Seems like she must be super famous in Inazuma, given the reaction of those guys just now.
Oh, most definitely. She's graceful, dignified, and kind-hearted too. The people of Inazuma quite adore Miss Kamisato. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kamisato Ayato, despite the fact that he's the current head of the clan. I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato's situation certainly seems to attest to that. Take me, for example. I'm just an attendant, and yet she treats me as an equal, as she would a friend. You're asking the right questions, and to be honest, I don't want to keep you in the dark any more than is necessary. Firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better part of a month tirelessly building up a network of relationships on the island. And I got to know Captain Beto during that time too.
Still pretty good going for just a month's work.
Well, maybe I have a slight knack for schmoozery. But the main thing was, I had to make sure I'd be in time to receive you when you arrived. Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world, but that hasn't stopped a lot of people from hearing about your feats in Mondstadt and Liyue. So, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, she began looking forward to your arrival with great anticipation. She's excited to find out whether the rumors are true. That is, that you have what it takes to change the tide of the times.
Change the tide of the times?
In the test I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at the end, it was you who found the way to turn the situation around. Navigating powerful people, using their character flaws to your advantage. It's just what Miss Kamisato had hoped to see. With your help, even the Vision Hunt decree... That's an unexpected development. Perhaps our sources were misleading. Yes, of course. I completely understand, and as agreed, I shall help set that up for you.
Toma sure didn't put up much of a fight.
Well, my work on Rito is done. So I suppose this is goodbye for now. Oh, one more thing. This invitation letter is for you. When you get to Narukami Island, you can find me at the Komori Tea House, as per the letter. Good luck with everything. See you soon.
Toma's not such a bad guy, huh? We should get going. Huh? What's up? Oh, right! Paimon forgot all about that! Wait, so did Toma forget that too? Oh, darn it! No wonder he was so matter-of-fact about the whole thing! As soon as we get off Ritu, Paimon's going straight to Komori Tea House to settle the score! Well, guess we should give it a try. Let's head to the border and see how far we get.
You know, I wouldn't just mind brute forcing my way through all this. That'd be fun.
Stop there! Present your travel permits.
Sorry, but we really gotta get to Narukami Island. It's kinda urgent.
If you don't have a travel permit, this is as far as you'll get. Those are the rules.
As expected. Traveler, you gotta think of something. How do we get out of Rito? Are you saying we should go and meet with the Kanjo Commissioner? Guess it can't hurt to try. Even if Paimon has a few choice words to say about his subordinates. Who knows? Maybe he's our biggest fan.
We'll see.
Halt! This is the Kanjo Commissioner's office. No trespassers.
We're here to see, the Kanjo Commissioner?
The Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains Outlanders. Leave now or we'll be forced to...
Ah, wait.
Oh, Commissioner!
These two are honored guests from afar. No need to give them the usual spiel. Come on in. Let's see what we can do for you.
Did you get all that, mister?
My sincere apologies.
Funny.
I am Hiragi Shinsuke, Kanjo Commissioner and head of the Hiragi clan. It's an honor to meet you both.
course.
So, the reason we wanted to come and see you was because...
All right, all in good time. 2 travelers renowned far and wide have shown up to see me, and I should very much like to make their acquaintance. Let's not limit this to business only.
So what you're saying is, we really are pretty famous, huh?
Absolutely. How many other people in the world have what it takes to knock the wind out of Storm Terror's sails and put the Overlord of the Vortex back under the sea, eh?
Exactly! Paimon thinks you make an excellent point.
And I hear you also foiled a Fatui plot in Liyue Harbor. Even beat one of their harbingers in a duel. Is that true?
Whoa, you heard about that too? Yep, it's true, all right.
As I thought.
Something wrong?
No. I'm simply awestruck by you both is all. Rito is greatly honored to have you visit us. One other thing I heard about you is your great zeal for helping other people. This makes me wonder whether you might be so kind as to render your assistance to the Conjo Commission.
Oh, sure, no problem. Whatever you need, right?
Excellent. Well then, you must know the Qingxian. A flower grows on the mountaintops of Liyue.
Yep, we've picked a few of those before. So, you want us to go back to Liyue?
Yes, bring me 300 Qingxian, would you? Freshly picked, I mean.
Did Paimon hear that wrong?
Too much trouble, is it? I see. Then how about this? We have a few items that need delivering. Perhaps you can help with that?
That sounds much more like it.
709 letters to be precise.
Hey, what gives? How come you don't have people to do that already?
Terribly sorry. We're just a little short on people lately.
What sort of an explanation is that? Traveler, what are we going to do? Should we really help this guy?
That's the spirit. Don't keep me waiting too long now.
Are you seriously considering taking this job? The terms are ridiculous.
Rise!
Was it inside? Further up. Oh! Hey! An Archon statue. Finally open up some of the map. Let's do that. Okay, so this is okay. Wow. There's a lot to see here. Okay. So there's a boss. Ooh. Huh. Okay, so we are far to the east of Inazuma, so I had a feeling, I thought we were like over here somewhere. Beta just went all out and she's like, yeah, fuck it, let's go this way, not, you know, but okay. Okay, so, oh wow, do we get more stamina? I guess we'll find out. Looks like just electricity goes. Interesting. And yeah, there is one up there. So, got here.
Quake!
That, gotta go higher up. Is that even high enough? I don't think it is. Oh, wow. Just by a bit, man. Just by a bit. Let's try, Can I get the job done? Here it is. There's the first one. There we go. Set that.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
This is a really cool view, man. Look at this. Alright, let's get back to the story.
Halt, you two!
Yeah, I hit that like a while ago, bro. What up, Kai? Like a month ago now.
Huh? What did we do?
Miss Hiragi has a letter for you. She insists that you read it immediately.
A letter? Quick! Let Paimon see! So this means she wants you to secretly meet her at night?
Now that sounds dirty!
By this. What's going on?
She's down bad, bro. She wants some of that good. No, I was thinking about I was thinking about summoning Bao today, maybe, or trying to.
Paimon knew something just didn't seem right about him. Let's ask her tonight and see what she has to say.
This little lady wants some, bro. Want some of that Aether, that elemental energy from Aether, if you know what I mean. Alright. How many primos you got? 20, bro. 20 and a dream. What are the chances I get her? Very small. Will I get her? Who knows? Okay. Where are we meeting her? Oh, okay. That's right here.
Ah, you finally arrived. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Hiragi Chisato.
This is the beginning of every hentai.
This is technically the second time we have met. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Wow. She's the daughter of the Hiragi clan, alright.
Yeah, he doesn't have, no. Okay, it's not, nothing's happening, because Aether's, usually, a hentai protagonist's eyes, they'll be, like, covered, you know? And, well, yeah, he's not getting any.
No need to be so formal. I've long marveled at your accomplishments, and at last we have the chance to meet.
Is it Paimon, or does something seem a bit off here?
The reason why I wanted to secretly meet you here is, well, I feared that I might never have another opportunity to discuss this with you.
Discuss what?
He's nuts.
I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter.
Like father, like daughter. Couldn't you be more original?
No, you misunderstand me. Please, allow me to explain. I was hoping that you could deliver a letter to Narukami Island in my stead. It is to be given to Kujo Kamachi of the Tenryou Commission. My father has always forbidden me from communicating with him. He knows that there are prospects for my marriage that would better serve him politically.
Oh.
My heart is with Kamaji.
Oh, this bitch is swinging. Okay. She's swinging, bro. First she blue balls Aether, now she's trying to blue ball her husband. Ooh.
There is no one who would dare defy my father's will on Rito, but you are Outlanders. Outlanders seeking to get to Narukami Island. It would be regrettable to let such an opportunity pass.
Oh, Paimon gets the whole picture now.
Of course, in doing so, I will also do everything in my power to help you leave Rito. That is my promise.
Every hentai protagonist does have that smirk. It's either a very confident smirk, or it's a smirk that alludes that he's gonna rape the shit out of you. Wait, what?
To be perfectly honest, as long as you remain in Inazuma, my father will have no intention of letting you leave Rito.
Yeah, we figured as much. It was pretty obvious he was just trying to hold us up here.
I secretly overheard a conversation between my father and a very arrogant-sounding woman just a few days ago. They seemed to be discussing how to keep you here on Rito. In fact, it was the first time I had ever heard my father speak so respectfully to someone who wasn't the Shogun. We don't have much time. I'll tell you my plans to help you off the island. It just so happens that a shipment of goods is... Very well. I'll be waiting for you at the border. I'm counting on you to deliver my letter.
Oh, like father, like daughter. Quite literally. Oh, screw your sand. Oh, I'm leaving footprints at least. Let's go here. Oh, can we dip already?
Hold on, please. These goods are being sent to Watatsumi Island?
My lady, this is an unexpected honor. You are correct. These goods have been repeatedly requested by the Kanjo Commissioner. We must be certain that they reach Watatsumi Island intact.
Is there something wrong, Lady Hiragi?
No, as you were. My father simply has some concerns of the shipment's safety, and has ordered that myself and an additional qualified escort be dispatched to ensure safe transport of the goods.
My lady, you aren't suggesting that you intend to escort this shipment personally, are you? There's certainly no need for you to trouble yourself with such a matter. And as for this qualified escort...
Please, do not cause us any further delay. If memory serves me right, my father has already asserted that this shipment must arrive on time. I'm certain punishment will be duly dispensed if it fails to do so.
Yes, of course, my lady. It's just that, well, we don't know who this...
Now, need I remind you of the penalty if anything were to happen to me en route? I'm sure you are all quite familiar with my father's temperament. Do you really presume that you can fully guarantee my safety on your own?
Boy, Chisato can talk the talk. They don't stand a chance.
She's sly.
Yes, my lady. Very well then. It's an honor to have you accompanying us. Your safety is our highest priority.
Shinojo, you can't really be agreeing to this.
Well, the request is from Lady Hiragi herself. It is our duty to serve her in the utmost capacity.
Yes, but that's not the problem here.
Well then, if we're through here, I suggest we set off at once. Dawdling will only allow potential thieves more time to prepare, no?
Yes, my lady. You heard her. There's no time to lose.
Easy. Light work. Ah, not one of these. Where's the enemies?
My lady, please stay back. We'll handle it.
Not as well as we
All right.
handle it. Animal test. Really. Stay clear. Absorb test.
The wrong test, subject.
Hey guys.
Animal hypostasis.
Finally,
Monster sighted. Prepare to counterattack. Protect Lady Hiraki at all costs.
We'll take care of this. Stay with Chisato.
Alright, sorry guys. I leave you guys alone, but you know. The game likes me killing you guys. Yeah.
Watch out! More monsters inbound.
Oh.
Lady Hiraki, stay close.
Oh, what the hell is this? Is that a samurai? Alright, we're gonna hit him with this.
Retribution.
He's still not dead from that. Wow. I thought he'd be a lot tankier.
We can take refuge in the village up ahead. How are you faring, my lady?
I'm perfectly all right. You may stop here. The road to Narukami Island is just over there. In my letter, I've requested Kamachi to grant you a special travel permit from the Tenryou Commission. Consider it a token of my appreciation.
My lady?
So that's how it is. I had a feeling something was amiss, but Shinojo, you...
No, Lady Hiragi would never hide anything from us, I'm sure of it. But who is this Kamaji you speak of, my lady?
I'm not afraid to say that he's the one I love.
The one you love?
Shinojo, did you honestly think that...
Oh.
What? No,
My dude got caught simping.
Clarifying, that's all. I would never in my wildest dreams,
You two needn't worry. Please, forget that this ever happened. If my father catches word of it, I alone will be held accountable.
Yes, of course. As you wish, my lady.
But what will
He's out here making balls blue left and right.
cover, Chisato?
Don't fret. My father has always been one to spoil me. The worst he'd do is sentence me to half a day without food or something to that effect.
Huh. Paimon never suspected a guy like him could have a soft side.
I wish you a safe journey. I'm sure we will meet again.
Bye, Chisato!
Come now. Quit your staring and let's get moving. We've got goods to shift.
All right.
Oof. Ah, she is the Cryo Archon, bro. Oh. Snejaya. This isn't Inazuma.
We're finally on our own way again. I suppose it's time we find Toma.
Anyway, there's a... Yeah, I saw it earlier.
Oh, right! Komori Tea House.
What is this? Oh, we actually can't enter it. Huh. Do we need to collect this to break it? Let's see. Nothing's happening, but what if you overloaded it? Oh. I want to see if I can break this. Okay, I'll leave it alone. We'll see what that's for later. It looks like some weird shield. Got a new side quest here. The first Inazuma side quest. Oh, I like her. Dude, that just the same kimono kind of get up that Kikyo has in Inuyasha. This is cool, bro. Okay. This place is awesome. I like this. Beat up some samurai.
Let's get down to business.
Oh, is this Katsui? Sound like it.
We'll need more where that came from.
Electro sigils. Yay. Yeah, I'm really liking this place. This place is cool. We got a ton of those electro things around here too. Here it is. Got another one. This is cool. Okay, Inazuma is looking badass. Where is this? Okay. Can you climb up that like normal, or let's... Oh. Oh, no, we can. We can. Okay. Oh, you can. We've also unlocked fish hook icons. So you can. Looks like there's like spots where you can fish that you can set. Now we got 2 more of those electro things over here. They might be under us. That could be like a cave system. I don't see them above, so they probably have to be under. Yep.
Stabilize.
How do we get in here? What in the flying? What the? What do you do with this? I'm not sure what you do with that. We'll find out later. Everything I do in Zuma, I'm gonna try and stream it because I don't know what I'll do or trigger. So, oh, actually, that tells me. I'll take a look at that later. I forget that tells you what you need to do. The other sigil isn't here, huh? Okay, well, we'll figure out how to get down there. I think you need to break those little shield things. Electro shields. Let's head this way. I guess we're gonna leave this island. I could explore later. Fine. We are going pretty far. Is that where Ball Might is, or what's up? Oh, there's another one up there. Let's grab that. Samurai guy.
Stabilize.
The fairy.
I suppose this will do.
No, the Shogun isn't here. I don't think she is anyway. Actually, no, she might be. She might be. Another side quest over here. For a kit. That kid looks a little like, what the fuck? What are we doing? Huh? What? Eh? In 30 seconds. What the fuck are we doing? Let me go back to the story quest. Grab that. What? We're supposed to grab. I don't even know what you're supposed to do. Oh, is it that? That little ball? I don't care. Let's go back to the story. I'm not gonna deal with that kid. Ooh, this is a new world quest. Still on this though, so let's go do this. Okay, telling us to go this way. Got the smith over here. I'll come back and collect all these side quests. I put in a lot of time on this. Looks beautiful.
According to the letter, this should be the place.
Sorry, we don't serve the general public. I'm afraid you'll have to leave.
Wait! We're not the general public.
Well then, you must be a couple of wandering outlanders that snuck into the nation, judging by your attire.
Are our clothes really so... what Paimon means to say is...
The Yashiro Commission's seal. This must be from Mr. Toma. It seems there's more to you than meets the eye. In which case, welcome to the Komore Tea House, a safe haven for the Yashiro Commission.
Well, that sounds more like it.
Yeah, we go inside, okay. Well,
Now that we're here, where's Toma?
this is giving. Oh man, this is like really reminded me of when we met Child. And he went to go to that restaurant to meet with Zhongli for the first time.
Paimon doesn't see him anywhere. Do you think he forgot his promise to meet us?
Who forgot their promise? I was
What in the
beginning to
flying
think you'd forgotten about me.
What? Is that dog talking to us?
Relax. No need to look so surprised. I take it this is the first time you've seen me in this form? Huh. So you didn't see anything like this when you were in Liyue Harbor?
Now that you mention it, this does suddenly seem less out of the ordinary.
All right. I've had my fun.
Hey! You're this close to getting an ugly nickname, mister!
Well, I've had some time to kill, given that I've been waiting here for you for so long, as was the case in Rito. So I came up with this little fun greeting for when you arrived. But in all seriousness, I would like to apologize about that little test you went through earlier, though it was quite necessary. It helped us determine whether or not to bring you before Miss Kamisato, and whether you had the courage to face the lightning alongside us.
Don't think that Paimon's gonna forgive you just because you're getting all serious now.
Sorry, did I overdo it? My apologies. Let me just say this. You've often found yourself skirting the rules from the very beginning, haven't you? Naturally, this is due to your unwavering and resolute determination. A long time ago, we had a friend who was much the same, but when the lightning struck...
Kazuo, yeah.
So you've heard of his story. His light still burns all the more brightly. Yes, of course. I will bring you to the Kamisato residence where the Yashiro Commission is located. But before that, there is one other place I was hoping you both would accompany me to.
Oh? Where?
I would like you to come with me to the statue of the omnipresent god. It's still under construction now, but you can already see it from practically anywhere on Narukami Island.
Yeah, I saw it earlier. Kinda reminded me of the statue they made in Mondstadt for Venti or Barbados. Ooh, book. Chronicles, huh? Now this looks cool. I've always liked the design of Japanese restaurants. Like, this is fucking cool, bro. Like, fuck your chairs. Okay, yep, this is the statue I saw earlier. It does look sort of similar to, the Barbados statue in Mondstadt.
This area sure feels gloomy. People probably don't come here often, do they? Huh? Are Paimon's eyes playing tricks? Or are there things embedded in the statue?
Visions.
Visions? You mean all the visions that are collected from the Vision Hunt decree are put into this statue?
So you've already heard of the Vision Hunt decree. Before I try to explain, I should perhaps remind you first that Mondstadt is the city of freedom, and Liyue is the city of contracts. As for Inazuma, it's known as the Nation of Eternity. The Ryden Shogun is both the nation's most powerful ruler and its deity. The eternity in question is her endless and unchanging will to rule over Inazuma.
So this kind of reminds me, if you guys watch One Piece, hopefully I'm not spoiling anything, but honestly, you should probably already know this, but this instantly, like, hearing that instantly reminded me of Kaido, because he's the ruler of, he's ultimately the ruler of, Wano. Yet he's also the deity. What's his name? I'm trying to remember his name. Orochi. Orochi just sits there as Shogun in his place, which is, we find that out later, but anyway, it just reminded me of that. I just wanted to mention it.
As such, she relies on the Tri-Commission to regulate the nation's affairs and the Sakoku Decree to limit the people's movement. The Shogun wishes to keep Inazuma in stasis, allowing the stream of time to flow from one end to the other without disturbing it for all time.
Seems like every god has their own will.
Of course, this is my own limited understanding. As for the reason behind the recent Vision Hunt decree, perhaps the Shogun believes that visions grant people the power to change, and that her eternity doesn't allow for such instability to exist. Whatever the case, the fact is that the Ryden Shogun has dispatched the Tenryou Commission to scour the nation for visions, embedding each one in this statue. And this statue of the omnipresent god can be seen as Inazuma's symbol of eternity.
But if that's the case, wouldn't you say that the Ryden Shogun is being, I don't know, selfish?
Only outlanders such as yourselves would ever dare speak out so directly against the Ryden Shogun. And yet, I agree. The Vision Hunt decree is something that simply should not exist. And Miss Kamisato has been committed to fighting it since the day it was announced.
Whoa.
Huh? Hey, are you okay? You look like your mind is elsewhere.
Almost looked like he saw the... Almost looked like he was witnessing memories. Or the wills of the past users of those. I think he may have heard the wills of every person, or every vision from the owners who, had them. what it seems like.
Sound? What sound? I didn't hear anything. Did something happen?
Voice of all things looking ass.
Statue, and then what?
Aspirations, yeah, okay.
Aspirations? That would seem to confirm the saying. Have you heard it before? That when a person's ambition reaches a certain strength, the gods look upon them with favor. That is where visions come from. In other words, a person's vision represents their ambition. So if what you just said is true, then the ambitions of these people are stronger than I imagined.
And not power. I always would have thought it was just the will, but no, I guess they're sort of similar. Not surprised I got it confused. But ambition, alright.
Alright, time for the next stop on our tour of Narukami Island, the Kamisato residence.
Finally!
Yeah, if I was in Tavat, I would never get a vision. I don't have much of an ambition anymore. I used to. I have more of a will to life sort of thing. I don't have an ambition. And we're going all the way back out here. Holy crap, that's far. We got some traveling to do. Let's head back here. So far, I'm loving Inazuma. Okay, yeah, those two. It's so far 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 exceeded my expectations so far. Just from what I've seen, I think my mind's gonna be blown from what we see down the road with cutscenes and such. Like Liyue blew me away, bro. Like holy crap. Liyue was insane. All the lore behind it. It really felt like I was inside another world. I'd never finished reading all the tales or books that you collect in Liyue, but dude, I love that stuff. Like it literally felt like I was in another world. And so far, Inazuma's starting to give me that vibe as well. Oh, it's a shrine. It's abandoned. Interesting. Oh. Alright guys, I have to beat her up. I don't like these mages.
Are you stabilized? Absorption test. Animal test 6308. Absorption. By royal decree.
Wait, what?
Systems shine no longer.
Normally I would like the mages, but I hate their shields, man. I've experienced too much trauma with the stupid shields when they come up. I have to die every time I see them. Alright, let's be faster. We went around. And this place is just filled with electro energy. Look at this. Whoa. We need an explanation of that later. This kind of looks like, you know what this kind of reminds me of, or what I'm kind of envisioning here. Seems like at some point during the war between the 1,000 gods, fucking Ball went nuts and just had one massive strike here or something like that. I'm not sure. Maybe something sealed here. We'll see. This place is nuts and we're climbing it. Naku weed. There's more. There's a lot of those. Not sure what they're called. Because you got the Geoculus, then you have the Oculus. What are these ones called? Like, what would these be called? Elachius or something like that? Ooh, my bad. MiHoYo's got a, what's it called? They really gotta give you more customization for sensitivity, because it's so annoying. I think I have my sensitivity set to 3 or 2. But my god, like you can't really move that well without throwing your mouse across the board or across your desk. It's kind of annoying. But I've just gotten used to it over the months. I'd have to adjust my mouse sensitivity to do that, and just for this one game, I'm not gonna do that. My mouse senses to the way I like it currently, and I don't want to change it. But they really need to give us like more customization for sensitivity, because it's so annoying. Like, oh, you're either going to be moving your mouse like a snail, or you're going to be moving it like Sonic the Hedgehog. Make your choice. There's no medium you can choose. This is Kamisato. Oh, looks like we got our commissions here or something. I see a reputation guy there. Oh, we can just straight up walk in, okay. Oh.
So, this is the kind of place where the big shots of Inazuma live, huh? Paimon kinda expected it to be snazzier.
I expected it to be a little more grand, but it is impressive that it's this far out, so.
Welcome at last to the Kamisato residence, honored guests. Miss Kamisato is delighted to finally meet you.
Is this the Shirazage Himegimi you keep going on about? So, where's she at? Oh, behind the screen?
Yes. As the daughter of the Yashiro Commission, this is how Miss Kamisato is accustomed to receiving guests. Consider it a time-honored tradition within the Yashiro Commission. Forgive me if this is an unwelcome surprise.
Makes sense. She's a super important person after all.
Please forgive my lack of courtesy for receiving you in this fashion, especially following such a long and wearisome journey over the sea. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation, and Toma assures me that you do indeed possess the power to change the tide of the times. At present in Inazuma, in the name of the Vision Hunt Decree, the people's aspirations are being senselessly trampled underfoot. Though the Yashiro Commission serves the Shogun, it is the people with whom we share close bonds, given the contact we are required to have with them in the performance of our duties. A commission's power rises and falls with the trust of their people. Thus, we cannot remain indifferent to this situation without also remaining indifferent to our own fate. Traveler, lend us your power, and we can... Oh.
See, milady, it's just like I said. This will take us nowhere.
So this is Akia, that 5-star cryo girl character. Huh. Interesting.
No, please! Wait! Please, don't go! I will introduce you to the Ryden Shogun on one condition. You must fulfill 3 small wishes on my behalf.
What are your wishes?
They pertain to 3 whose visions were taken from them. Perhaps once you've met them, you will understand.
A warrior who guards a village, a former samurai who helped carry out the Vision Hunt Decree, and a swordmaster determined to become the best in the world. Does Paimon got that right?
Correct.
Zoro, is that you?
Please do all you can to help them. I will await your return here. Then you have my gratitude.
I'm sure you'll do great.
So what are we doing exactly? Alright, let me just check and see if we're on Act 2 or not. Okay, we're still on Act 1. Okay, cool. It's a bit of a special stream. It's a lot longer of a quest than I thought it'd be. Oh, there's this. I'm assuming it's up here. Let's try and get it. Trying to get the ones I can get easily. I think we can climb. Oh, no, we had it! God damn it. We had it for a second. There we go. Where's this? Below us? I don't see it. Huh. I think it's below us. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Oh, what is that? Like a red panda thing. Hey, buddy. Oh, he's gone. Those things just carry, what's it called? Mora? Maherpes? What up, bro? Yes, my IGN used to be so plush. What's up?
Ayaka told us about.
Why are you doing this? Why leave all of a sudden, after all these years?
Precisely. It's much too sudden. We've had no time to prepare. The children are desperate for you to take them out to play. Please, we urge you to reconsider.
That must be the guy Ayaka told us about. Let's go over and see.
Interesting.
Ah, you must also be here to try and convince Tejima to stay. Tejima has protected this place ever since he arrived here 30 years ago.
That's an old name. Yeah, I was thinking that. I was like, in my mind right now, I was thinking Maherses? No way? Yo, what's up, dude? How you been, man? Man, that brings back a lot of memories.
Keeping out the treasure hoarders, fending off any monsters that draw near, resolving quarrels between the villagers. He has put an enormous amount of work into looking after this place, and we all think the world of him. But now, all of a sudden, he says he plans to leave us. We can't help but wonder, was it something we did? We will gladly apologize if that's the case. All we want is for him to stay.
Times change. Oh, you're stuck in Syria? Yeah, I never knew. I never asked you where you lived. I always assumed you lived in the States or something. Life has been... It's been a ride. Since, I guess since we last talked, it's been a ride, bro. But, overall, it's good. It's good. It's been fun. It's been fun.
If you want my opinion, something to do with the Vision Hunt decree. It's clear that Tejima had done nothing wrong, and still they confiscated his vision. After that, he became a completely different person. I can't claim to fully understand it, but I could tell that he'd lost something very important to him,
His
He went
ambition.
off on a walk, alone, circled the village a few times, and then, out of the blue, he announced that he was going to leave and become a wanderer. Truth be told, we aren't sure whether trying to keep him here is the right thing to do. But equally, it doesn't feel right to let him leave when he's in this state. He's a lost soul.
Seems like he's a well-respected guy around here.
Major. Major? No, I wouldn't say anything too big. I mean, nah. I don't want to say major, because, like, life is barely beginning, you know, when you're young.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same
Those
as I
like
remember.
big events that you're going to have are more into your mid-20s, 30s, and 40s. You know, so I wouldn't say anything major. Time has just spoken. It's a rule. But no, things have been fine. I'm just chilling, bro.
You must be Tejima. So what's made you want to up and leave all of a sudden?
Me? It's not a question of why I want to leave, but a question of what reason I would have to stay. True, but that's not why I chose to stay here. And what made me want to come here 30 years ago? And why have I never wanted to leave in all that time? I don't have answers to those questions because I can't remember anymore. Ever since they took my vision away, it's like a slice of my memory is gone. In the past, I knew I wanted to stay here. But whatever resolve I had then, it's gone now. So I thought, what's to stop me from moving around instead? The emptiness inside me will be there either way.
Okay. Well, in that case, if we help you rediscover the reason you chose to stay, you won't need to leave anymore, right? As if you can't remember anything, it's not gonna be easy. Oh, maybe if you just try a little harder to remember, then it'll all come flooding back?
Oh, that reminds me. Last time I brought Tejima some fruit, I do believe I saw him writing in a diary.
No, quarantine was awesome, bro. Like 2020 was like one of the best years of my life. Like holy crap, I love 2020. Mainly, it's mainly just for like, you have the people who are always inside. Like life doesn't change at all if you're mostly inside. That's kind of what happened. One thing that did suck is that it was really hard to go out fishing and hiking last year. So I did a lot more gaming last year than I thought I would. But no, quarantine was more awesome for me than anything. I already knew I already knew about like the situation. I already knew what was gonna happen, and like I already knew about COVID like around December like 5th. I already knew about it, so I already knew what was gonna happen. So I was like prepared, and I was like, oh, I was like all ready and shit. I was like, oh, it's gonna happen, and it happened. No, it was more fun than anything. It was like a vacation from life. It was fun.
I keep a diary? If you say so. I honestly can't seem to remember.
Oh, yes, you do. And what's more, I remember you saying at the time that you wanted to make a note of a few interesting things. Things which would prove very important at a later date.
Perfect! So if we want to keep Tejima from leaving, we just need to find his diary. It must be around here somewhere. Let's take a look.
If you don't mind, we will leave you to find the diary. We should head back to the village to inform the others of Tejima's situation.
No. Toilet paper wasn't a problem. Like everybody knew there was gonna be like people, at least for me, I already knew that there was gonna be problems like that. Oh, I found the book. I thought it was a book I could take. I didn't think it was what we had to grab. But no, I already had like toilet paper. I didn't stockpile it or anything like that. I literally just had some laying around. It wasn't a problem. Plus, I live in a city, so cities will always have like warehouses where they'll keep extra inventory in stock in case supplies run out for a while, because that happens. So I don't think, well, we did run out of toilet paper here for a little bit, but no, I didn't get into any 1v1s. If anything, I think I just ordered it. We had it. But no, one thing I was doing, or trying to stockpile, I still have some, was canned foods and rice. I was stockpiling that, and some beans. I'd go out like once a week. Every time I go out to the grocery store, I just get like a little bag of rice. And came in handy. We actually did end up needing it. What city do you live in? I don't want to really say. But if you remember, I'm not sure if I ever told you when we were talking, but I live in California. So, in the US. I live in city I live in isn't too big. But over the years, it's gotten cramped over here. Like more and more people keep moving here, and it's just I'm disgusted by the amount of people that live here now. I remember when it was like virtually empty when I was a kid, and now it's just completely full.
Let's see what we have here. Today, the villagers and I got together to cook dry braised salted fish. I messed up and burned mine a little, so I had to pretend that it was black snakehead instead. Today, I helped rescue a kid who had fallen in the water. After I pulled him out, he told me that his best friend Bamboo was still in the water. I searched the water the whole afternoon before finding out that Bamboo was the name of his pet crab.
Northern Cali. And what's up, Jackson? Oh shit, what's up? Aaron called, we talked about it. Yeah, me neither. I mean, we just kind of played Minecraft together back then. I'm in the middle. No, I'm more northern, I'd say. I don't really want to dox, but yeah, northern. Just say Northern Cali. Yeah, it's like what, over 40 million people in California now. That's as much people as there is in Canada. Like just for some scale. Ridiculous. But yeah, I don't know. I remember when we played Brown Crisp, and we're in calls, we just kind of just played Minecraft. We didn't really like talk much. There's Godman's son. Yeah, I've seen, it's beautiful out there. It's beautiful. Wyoming's also one. Wyoming looks beautiful. I personally plan to go to Alaska. I'm in love with Alaskan terrain. It looks so nice. I plan to move there soon, probably within the year. Well, no, within next year, not this year. This year it's a little late because winter's coming. That'd be nice. I had a friend who moved to Utah for like a year or two. He was there for a while, and then he ended up coming back recently, like a few months ago. He said it was nice. People over there are pretty nice. Yeah. I remember there was that guy we would talk to. He was like, there was two guys a part of that little group. One guy, I remember one guy, he'd be like high every time he played Minecraft or something. That guy was weird. You living on your own now? Yes, sir. Yeah, moved out a little while ago. I remember that guy that'd get high. I forgot what his name was. And then there was the other kid who was like a troll. He was like a living, breathing troll. I remember that guy. He was funny. We played Fucking play with Calvin and them. That was fun, dude. I'm reminiscing on Crispy of Crispy P now. Jesus. Yeah. Man, that brings back memories. I'm not gonna lie. That's some nostalgia right there. That guy was like, yeah, Zane and Peter. Yeah, Zane. That was the guy. That dude, bro. Oh my god. How was he good at the game, yet high off his ass? That always confused me so much.
I went kite flying today. The string broke, so I chased after it as fast as I could. I soon realized I was never going to get it back.
Yeah.
So I just found somewhere to sit and watch as it flew away into the distance. Seems like your average diary of daily village life. Huh? Wait, there's more! I went to pray at the shrine again today and stayed there a while. The omamori you gave me has faded a little.
He's moaning with a video of him moaning for his brothers? God damn, dude. I remember he'd always do stupid stuff like that, yeah. Jesus Christ, that guy was a clown. It's a well-known fact. Jesus. I really wonder how they're doing, because I remember we all chatted through Skype. I don't even think my Skype account exists anymore. Oh, man. I remember that, bro. Jeez, yeah, that brings back a lot of memories. What are you doing these days, man? Besides trying not to get blown up in Syria. You plan to leave there anytime soon or no?
Now that's the kind of info we're looking for. Time to pay a visit to the shrine.
What are we doing? I think this guy's ambition with his vision was to help people or something. What it seems like.
So this is the omamori Tejima wrote about. Interesting. Looking at the color and the design, Paimon would have thought it belonged to a child. But anyway, if he had this with him all the time, there's a chance some of his elemental energy remained on it. Do you think that it might come in handy?
Yeah, should give him some memories. That's trippy though, your memories can kind of fade with your vision. Oh, that's trippy. Oh, okay. Oh, my bad. I forget it's middle mouse button. A lot of time and luck. Is that telling us to go this way or behind me? This way, okay.
Here we are! This seems to be somewhere that Tejima visited a lot.
Mujutaba Ali, what's up, bro? I mean, may I join up? I don't know, just chatting here doing the story mode. Hey man, just try your best to get out of there. Middle East is not somewhere you want to be, especially right now. Things are gonna change a lot. Want to apply or study or work there, but learning brand new language is hard as hell. You know, it's funny. My cousin's actually one of my cousins is actually learning German. It's funny. He's just doing it out of fun, though. Wait, so you plan to go to Germany or? No, I'm fine. I've only just got into Zuma. I'm chilling, bro. I'm all good. I can. I think I can rank up to AR50 if I wanted to. I'm at AR45, but I have like almost 200,000 XP just sitting there.
The soil looks like it's been disturbed. Maybe Tejima buried something precious here. Something that kept him in the village all these years? must be something pretty amazing if it made him stick around for 30 years. Let's dig it up and take a look. It looks like a letter. The paper's gone yellow. Must have been written a really long time ago. Konda Village. Sounds so familiar. Where is that place again?
So Honda Village. There will be a safe home for us there.
Huh. So the reason Tejima came here was to wait for someone. But he's been here for 30 years. Oh, guess they didn't show up in the end, huh?
Was your currency, was the Syrian currency living off the dollar this whole time? That sucks if that's the case. If it was living off the American dollar or euro, that would suck. You guys are gonna end up moving to gold, by the way, so because the American dollar and the euro dollar is gonna, it's bound to collapse. There's too much inflation and welfare behind it. So you guys are gonna end up moving back to gold. That's what we're gonna end up having to do. We're gonna move back to gold and silver and just kind of start over.
Well, let's go give Tejima his stuff back and take it from there.
1 to 50. Wow. Jesus Christ. Yeah. You guys took a big hit. Jesus, man. All you could really do is just try to get out of there as soon as you can. And prepare for the worst. Hope for the best. Prepare for the worst, man. That's all you can really do. Man, that's rough.
That's certainly my handwriting. And I guess the Omamorian letter belonged to me too.
I wonder who he was waiting for this whole time.
But I have no memory of anything that's written in this diary. Still, it's clear that I was waiting for someone here, and that I chose to wait for 30 years. Over the years, I must have made a note of anything interesting. Anything that I could share with her when we were finally reunited. And just look at all the things that did happen over the years. The time has flown by so quickly. 30 years feels like the blink of an eye. How could I have forgotten something so important to me? Now that I think about it, when my vision was taken from me, it felt like I'd suddenly been hollowed out.
Oh, so his ambition was to wait for her, basically, alright?
Regret, everything I felt for her, it's all disappeared.
There's no sadness, it's literally just emptiness.
No, not especially. After all, I've forgotten who she was. Her face, her voice, the things we experienced together. I barely recall any of it. It's as if she'd never been in my life to begin with. As if all these years have been nothing but a hazy dream. I think maybe not. If this is something I waited most of my life for, I suppose I should carry on waiting. Although, what if she were to turn up eventually, only to find I didn't remember so much as her name? Wouldn't that be upsetting for her? When I think about it like that, I do feel a slight tinge of sadness in my heart. How curious. Why am I thinking like this when I don't even remember who she is? It's just like that feeling of emptiness. The feeling that something is missing. Thank you both for helping me reconnect with my reason for staying here. I shall remain here and keep waiting for her.
Tejima seems to be dealing okay, but still, it makes Paimon really sad.
Freaking story. I might take a look at it. I mean, I'm not looking for many games to play right now, but I might look into it. Little Nightmares. I think I've heard of the game. I'll definitely look into it. Now let me actually make a note of it over here real quick. There we go. Yeah, I'll definitely look into it.
Seems it's just like Ayaka and Toma were saying. If you lose your vision, you lose all your hopes and dreams too. That certainly explains the state Tejima was in earlier. At least we were able to help him, weren't we? Well, let's go find the next person. According to Miss Kamisato, the second one who lost their vision is a samurai from the Tenryou Commission.
Okay, let's just teleport there. If I had like nothing but time to kill today, I'd straight up walk all the way over there because I love doing that. I don't know. With Genshin, I love becoming immersed into the world. It's so nice. Oh, look who it is.
The Tenryou Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible for maintaining law and order in Inazuma. The ones actually enforcing the Vision Hunt Decree.
Another RPG, try The Witcher 3, definitely one of the best games out there. I actually have Witcher, I think. I think I may have it. I think I may have gotten it for free a little while ago on Epic. I think I do. One game I've been wanting to play is Remnant. I've been wanting to play that one. It was free on Epic at one point. I got it. I just haven't gotten around to playing it.
But why would they take action against one of their own? Paimon doesn't get it. Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there. Let's go see what's happening.
I'll ask one more time. Do you intend to withhold this month's emergency provisions?
The entire clan is counting on that food. We demand an explanation.
How many times do I have to say it? I don't know anything about emergency provisions.
You dare deceive us? Those provisions are essential. Do you understand? Not some goods to be pocketed by greedy samurai.
You samurai think you can just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this.
Oh, huh? And who are you? One of Kurosawa's gang, no doubt.
What? We just happened to be passing by. We heard the commotion and came to see what the matter was.
I see. You seem to have come just at the right time. Perhaps you can help us settle this matter. This is Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's army. They issue emergency provisions to the area, and he's the one responsible for distribution. In the past, we'd simply ask him for provisions and everything would be delivered. Now, he suddenly refuses to give us anything. He's keeping the provisions for himself. I just know it. We'll starve without them.
No one seems to care about us. We used to think Kurosawa was a kind man, but he's shown his true colors. He's the same as all the other samurai. It's no wonder all the visions have been confiscated. The Ryden Shogun doesn't need people like him helping her rule the nation.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely play it. Yeah, I'll look into it for sure. I don't know, like I said, I'm just trying to get caught up with this game first, because I've been really wanting to catch up. I haven't been playing for like months, so I'm glad I can finally catch up onto it. I don't know, I haven't been playing games as much lately.
This must be one of the people Ayaka asked us to help. But would she ever want us to help someone like him? Maybe we should talk to Kurosawa and see what he has to say.
I've never even heard of these emergency provisions. I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to blackmail me. But either way, it's ridiculous. If I was hoarding supplies, would I still be the poor man I am today? My own family can barely get by as it is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got other matters to attend to. And that's the first bit of truth I've heard all day. The Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy of my vision. And they said I was slacking off in my work. Apparently, I'd even disappointed the Ryden Shogun. And that's why they confiscated my vision.
No, I'm just not really interested in games as much as I used to be. Mainly it's because the games that come out today aren't that good. Like I personally used to like games that were more like Genshin, where it's like it's open world, but it's a story behind it, you know. One of my favorite games was like, what was it called? Silent Hill. I love that game. That game was fun. Like the games that come out today aren't just that fun anymore. I do enjoy them, just not as fun as they used to be. But yeah, no, nothing's going on. It's just that I've been more like interested in other things, or like hobbies. So playing games is just not something I do as much. But I am like trying to commit myself to playing Genshin at least, and playing other stuff. I do play Minecraft sometimes. Like I'll get on, I'll play Minecraft for a little bit, for like an hour, and then I'll just leave for the night. Go to sleep.
Oh, that's strange. You were helping enforce the Vision Hunt decree. Why would you be unworthy of your vision?
To be perfectly honest, I don't seem to remember the details. All I know is that I would perform certain things every month. But I don't recall what they were. And it's not just that. I have this unsettling feeling, like someone owes me something.
Does it have to do with the missing emergency provisions?
I didn't take any. Like I said, if I was taking them for myself, I wouldn't be going through such hard times right now. To top it all off, my house was just raided by treasure hoarders, which is why I came here in the first place. I was chasing after them when I got held up by these two. If you don't believe me, go find the treasure hoarders yourself. If there were any emergency provisions to be had, they would have found them.
Huh. He seems to be telling the truth. But we better confirm. Let's go round up those treasure hoarders and see what they have to say. We should be able to follow their tracks. They couldn't have gone too far.
Oh, then I like that. If Witcher has that, if there's like some realism with it, then yeah. I've been more into just exploring, I guess. Like abandoned areas around the city. That, fishing on the weekends, I guess, if I want to go do that. Hiking every now and then. It's just hiking around here right now has been pretty annoying, just because everybody's tripping over fires. It's like, no, just let me go here, please.
We really outdid ourselves this time.
Yeah, I've been more into like, I've been getting into this new hobby. I just get into like exploring abandoned areas and stuff. It's fun. Or old like relics of the past that people used to use or something like that. Just visiting old areas. And I've also been getting into reading. That too. Oh, I forgot about that.
All those samurai houses packed with goods. We really hit the jackpot. I mean, besides that one house.
You haven't seen anything yet. There'll be a lot more where this came from. Today's just the beginning. I'll be leading you all on an epic journey of pillage and plunder that will go down in hoarder history.
You demand, boss.
These seem like the treasure hoarders we're after. Let's teach them a lesson.
All right.
We'll have fun to make my...
Animal test 6308.
Test subject.
When can we fight a boss?
There goes all the Mora. We worked hard to steal that, you know? Come on, boss. Think of something.
Not bad, kid. You ever think of joining the treasure hoarders? We could use someone like you.
I like how the Zhangdong pillar is just right there in the middle of the screen. Like, not, you ain't seen anything. There you go, it's gone.
Kurosawa. Oh, I remember. So he's the one who sent you after us, huh? Just our luck. I knew he shouldn't have hit that place.
So what did you see inside? Was it stuffed with food supplies?
Food supplies? You kidding? That place was a complete mess. All we found was a strange-looking box, hopefully with valuables inside. I didn't want anyone else to see it, so I was planning on opening it myself once we got back. But now that you've caught us, how about we make a deal? That little box for our freedom. What do you say?
You've got a deal. Now show us what's in the box.
Huh? What the?
There's nothing in here but IOUs.
Yeah, a lot of them too. And they all seem to be made out to the owner of a general goods store, a Miss Aoi. We're talking tons of Mora here.
Yeah, I don't go into... I'm not gonna go... Like, I'm not really interested in, like, abandoned hospitals all that much or stuff like that. I don't explore those. I'll go around, like, older places. Not like 1900 stuff. I'll, like, look for 1800 stuff or 1700. A little bit older stuff like that. Or just abandoned projects that the city's been doing. Like, there's an abandoned freeway. They're gonna basically have this freeway connect to another one. Just like kind of as like a shortcut, and they just abandon it. You can go there. It looks really cool. It's all grown in and shit. No road salt was ever like installed, so it's just like just a straight road. It's actually nice.
We better talk to this Miss Aoi and get to the bottom of this. As for you guys, you're free to go. Just pray that our paths don't cross again.
Yes, of course. So, we redeemed ourselves for some IOUs. Does that mean we broke even?
Shut it. Let's just get out of here.
Oh, this guy... Wow. A lot is owed to this guy, apparently. Yes, sir. I love that stuff, where nature's kind of just taken over. Oh man, it always looks so nice. Looks peaceful too. Or it makes you feel at peace.
Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. We've got everything you need. Can I help you find something?
Oh yeah, man. No, that's awesome, man. I didn't know where you ran off to repeat or Zane, but yeah. Yes, it is. I mean, I lived in the countryside when I was talking with you guys, and my God, I loved it. I remember in 2019, There was a fire that came really close to our house, like less than a mile away, and our house didn't get burned down or anything like that. But dude, we came back like a day later when everybody was still like not permitted to come back. We were like sleeping at the house, dead silent, no lights. Dude, it felt like it was like a completely different atmosphere. You couldn't hear cars, you couldn't hear anything. It was just dead silence, and it was genuinely like the most peaceful thing ever. I had a little fire in the backyard. We were just cooking some meat. It was fun. But yeah, it's been nice catching up with you, man. You just disappeared. Yeah, I noticed, like, it's weird. I noticed a lot of the younger guys I end up talking to, like, back then they're like 14 or 13, they just disappear. You have those types, they just disappear. But yeah, it's been nice catching up, man. If you ever want to talk to me, my Discord's right there. Just message me. Yes, sir. It's peaceful, man. But yeah, bro. You ever want to chat, man? My Discord's there. Just hope I don't get banned from Discord. If Discord ever has to get rid of like hentai, then I'm screwed. I'm getting kicked out of my ass instantly. Then I gotta go to Matrix and alt tech.
Or perhaps there's something you want to inquire about?
I think right now, besides like, as for like mainstream platforms, YouTube, Twitch, and Discord are the only things I'm on now, so. All my other social media got like taken down or I deleted it. Ugh.
Ah, so you're friends of Kurosawa, I take it.
Yeah, man, have a
Perhaps
good
you're
day,
here
bro.
To pay off his debts.
Thanks for popping in. Message me later if you want to chat.
Of ourselves. We're just here to learn where they all came from. How did Kurosawa end up owing you so much money? Did he buy anything super expensive here?
Let me think. Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities of foodstuffs. He'd always put the payment on his own account. However, the price of provisions began to skyrocket recently, and his salary was no longer enough to cover the cost. So, he started writing out IOUs to cover whatever he couldn't afford of the usual amount.
So that's how he was getting those emergency provisions. But why did he have to purchase a usual amount? If the prices increased, couldn't he just buy less?
Well, if you think about it, the citizens receiving the emergency provisions must have been carefully calculating how much they needed to sustain them each time. Kurosawa thought that it would be quite the disappointment for them if they found they didn't have enough, especially after such long and careful planning. So he deemed it necessary to take on the debt rather than let the people down.
Wow. Kurosawa was purchasing all the emergency provisions at his own expense. And no one ever appreciated what he did. They just complained and held him accountable.
People's attitudes will always reflect their circumstances. In the face of hardship, nobody cares to think twice. If you ask me, had Kurosawa told everyone the truth about the supplies from the start, then there wouldn't be such a severe backlash now. Of course, I'm sure there would still have been some unrest. What he was doing was truly a thankless deed. As for why he chose to spend his own money on emergency provisions and never tell anyone, I'm still not too clear myself. If you're still curious, why don't you go ask him yourself? I see. That reminds me, it seems that his vision was recently confiscated. Most unfortunate. If he doesn't clear the debt on his name, he'll have no choice but to sell that sword that is so dear to him.
Sword? What sword?
Oh, didn't he tell you? He possesses a very valuable blade. He's carried it for years now. I've asked him about its origins. He told me that it was a gift from his father, that it was too precious to sell. In hindsight, I regret that I never made an offer on it. Everything has its price, at least that's what I think. Why don't you ask him about the sword yourself? Perhaps it'll even provide you with the answers you're looking for. Oh, but before you go, if you would kindly settle today's bill.
But we didn't buy anything!
Information is also a kind of commodity, wouldn't you agree? Don't worry, I won't charge much for information about Kurosawa. Nothing we ever discussed was explicitly confidential anyway. Oh, let me think. 2,000 mora should be a fair price.
At least we now know where the emergency provisions are coming from. Plus, we found out that Kurosawa has a priceless sword in his possession. Let's go talk to Kurosawa again and see if he can remember anything.
Alright. Then one more guy after this, I guess. That doesn't mean this part of the quest is over. Jesus. Oh man, this stream's been a little longer than usual. And I kind of should probably be expecting that with these story story quest.
What are you doing here all by yourself? Where did those other two go?
I presented them with a choice. Either they left or I drew my sword. They left. It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Perhaps I should start using it more often. Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders? Everything I said was true, right?
That just about sums it up. It turns out that you really were distributing emergency provisions, but they were all purchased at your own expense.
Strange. Is that really the kind of person I was? I don't really have any such recollection. Even after all you've told me, I still don't remember anything. Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself in such a difficult situation? I really don't understand. But I cannot deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, I could sense that my body was somehow reluctant to do so. This sword was once wielded by my father. I remember once when I was young, I wanted to sneak out with the blade and show it off to the kids next door. My father ended up catching me in the act and scolded me severely. What did he say? I can't seem to remember that either. It would seem that I forgot many important things when my vision was taken from me. So many memories gone. Forever. No matter how hard I try to remember, all I can remember now is my father telling me that this blade bore his life's creed. Before he passed away, he placed the sword in my hands and said to me, "With this sword, you should..."
Hey! If you look carefully, there seems to be some words engraved on the hilt. Can you recognize the words?
Virtue and justice? Somehow those two words seem to explain everything now. Taking on seemingly endless debts to make others happy. I guess that must have been my greatest ambition after all. But what use are virtue and justice? I purchased the provisions for those in need. And look how things ended up. The Tenryo Commission seized my vision. And the very people I was so desperately trying to help refused to understand me. And the irony of all of it is, I somehow still felt sorry when threatening them with my blade. I'm incapable of being a good person, yet I'm equally unable to be bad. I don't know what to do with myself.
Yet they're troubled, so... When we get the chance, let's speak to Toma about Kurosawa's debt. The Yashiro Commission would surely help cover his expenses. In any case, we must never let him sell off that sword. Yeah, seems like losing all ambition is a terrible experience. Fortunately for us, you don't have a vision. Let's go find the next poor soul.
I mean, Aether's ambition is to simply bring Lamine back to their world and go home. But if Lamine were to, let's say, die, he would lose all ambition and meaning.
The third person who had their vision taken is supposed to be a famous sword master around these parts.
Zoro?
That he's the present-day master
Ryuma?
of Meikyo Shisui
One
art.
Piece?
Sounds pretty impressive. This is his dojo. Luckily, there's some people around. Let's go talk to them.
Nanako, don't worry. Sensei will be fine. Those thugs that challenged the dojo were strong, but he fought them all off in the end, didn't he?
Maybe, but I'm still worried about him. Things have gotten dangerous before in the past, but it's never shaken him. This time, though...
It's just because he's been possessed, that's all. Once the exorcism has taken place, he'll be right as rain in no time.
Hey there! Did something happen?
Who are you? Don't care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Get out of here immediately! Don't make me draw my blade, or you won't live to regret it.
No! You got it so wrong! We just came here to...
Disciples?
Yep. We've heard all about the mighty master of Meikyo Shisui art. It's the whole reason we came all this way, to seek him out and ask him to train us. But then we got here and overheard you talking about how he got possessed or something?
From the way you're dressed, it doesn't look like you're from around here. Please, accept my apologies. We've had so many people trying to cause us trouble recently that we're on high alert. You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently, and he's still recovering. He's not able to take on any new disciples for the time being. I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Okay, how about this? My fellow disciple Nanako and I will explain Sensei's situation to you in a little more detail. Then you can decide whether to stay or to leave. Sensei's name is Domon, a name I'm sure you've already heard. Though self-taught, he mastered the art of the sword to a high level. He then proceeded to defeat many other prominent sword masters, never losing a single fight. He once said that his goal was to become the best sword master in the world. And so, even while training us, he continued to hone his own art. His fervor truly inspired us, and we trained hard, determined to keep up with him. But then...
Not long ago, Sensei had his vision taken away. He hasn't been the same since. He says the strangest things over and over, and he refuses to let us train. Junya and I have discussed it, and we both think that he's being possessed by an evil spirit. So, we've asked the shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine to perform an exorcism. But if I'm honest, I still have my doubts over whether he'll completely recover.
The Grand Narukami Shrine? What's that?
You haven't heard of it? It's the largest shrine on Narukami Island. The head shrine maiden is reputed to have very close ties with the almighty Shogun herself. Not that we'd have any means of involving the head shrine maiden, of course. But even one of the ordinary shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine would have clear power and authority to perform an exorcism. So don't worry, Nanako. Sensei is going to be just fine. The exorcism will take place this evening. You're both more than welcome to come and watch if you're interested.
So, losing your vision can cause come back this evening and see for ourselves.
Wow. You know, Inazuma is such a massive, it's like a complete 360 compared to Liyue and Mondstadt. Like, Liyue and Mondstadt both had gods, Zhongli and Venti. They were both gods who lived among their people without ever being noticed. But then you have Inazuma, where you have Ball, and she seems like she's nowhere to be seen. Like she literally goes nowhere near the people. She doesn't live among her people like the other two gods do. It seems like she's mostly focused there and her palace or castle, wherever the hell that is. At least that's what I think. That's how she goes about her ways currently. The heck's the clock? Here it is. 18 to 24, right? Huh, we're almost there. Alright.
Shh. So you decided to come. It's a good thing you didn't arrive any earlier. You would have had to witness Sensei in one of his fits of madness. Just now, when Nanako was attending to him, she heard him whispering a few names to himself. When she asked him who the people were, he suddenly looked panic-stricken and pushed her away. It looked like he was in great distress. He was covering his ears and looking frantically around him with bloodshot eyes. All the while he kept calling those names. Some of them we knew, others we didn't recognize. But they all seemed to be the names of sword masters he had defeated in the past. One of them was Anzai. He used to be a fellow disciple of Sensei's. His senior, in fact. But Sensei defeated him in a duel many years ago. And he has been a wanderer ever since. Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name. Thankfully, the shrine maidens managed to subdue him. So the exorcism can finally continue. The ritual has now begun. All we can do is patiently await the result. Here's hoping Sensei will be back to his normal self very soon. Please, excuse me for a moment while I fetch some water. If he wakes up, he is sure to be thirsty.
Huh? Who's that sneaking around? Uh-oh. Could they be here to mess up the exorcism? We won't let them get away with it. Come on, let's go after them. Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up? Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further. Aha! Suspicious person sighted! That's gotta be him!
How did you catch up with me so quickly? Are you sure you're Dolmon's disciples? You move even quicker than he does.
Anzai.
Unless... I guess it's been a few years. Maybe his skills have improved again.
Excuse me? We're the ones asking the questions here. First off, who are you? And what are you doing sneaking around these parts? You seem like bad news, mister.
Bad news? I'll have you know I trained side by side with Domon back in the day. Long before you ever showed up. I don't care to talk about that time anymore. But if you must know, I am Domon's senior.
His senior? Wait, that means you must be...
Anzai. Yes, that's me. Because I don't wish to see Domon or anyone else associated with him ever again. When we were young, we trained under the same sword master, studying Make-Yoshi Sui art together. I had begun training 5 years before him, and everyone looked up to me as a steady and dependable older disciple. Practitioners of Make-Yoshi Sui art seek to achieve stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. So the majority of disciples are indifferent to rank and reward. I was no exception. But Domon was different. The first thing he did when he joined was go straight to our sensei and ask him, with a beaming smile on his face, how to become the best in the world. Sensei scolded him and told him that the art of the sword should not be used for such vain ends. Sensei said that coveting the title of the best sword master, barely days into his training, showed that he had a fickle mind, and that this would impede him from ever mastering the blade. I thought so too at the time, but Domon began making swift progress in his training, and even started catching up with me. Only then did I realize that it was Domon who had long since freed his mind from all agitation. He was consumed by his singular desire to become the best in the world. He sought nothing less than perfection in the art of the sword, and nothing could deter him from this goal, no matter what stood in his way.
Sure sounds like he meant business. So how come you don't want to ever see him again?
Because until he arrived, I was convinced that I would succeed our sensei as the master of Meikyo Shisui art. Of all the disciples, I was the most gifted. I had trained the longest. Everyone had high expectations for me. Domon's arrival changed everything. When we sparred, I lost not just the match, but my pride and my status too. I fled the dojo that day and never looked back. Later, I heard that he sparred with Sensei too. Sensei was advanced in years by then, and unfortunately that match used up every last ounce of energy in his body. After that, I wanted nothing further to do with him. Deep down, though, I still respected his mastery of the blade and his commitment to the art of the sword. So, when I heard rumors that he had lost his mind, my first reaction was to dismiss them as false. How could he, of all people, have lost his mind? His mind was the sharpest of them all. He had practiced Meikyo Shisui art to perfection. I decided to quietly come and see if it were true. Then, to my complete astonishment, I heard him call my name. I thought mine was a name he had long since forgotten. So you see, I came here not to cause him any harm. I just wanted to see for myself. Okay, you've heard my story. You should get back now. The exorcism is probably finishing.
Seems like we got it wrong this time. He wasn't here to mess up the exorcism at all. Still, Paimon's not sure we should bring him back with us. Let's go see how the exorcism's coming along.
Yeah, nobody was guarding the door while they were gone.
You're saying he isn't possessed? Does that mean that he's just lost his mind? But how is that possible? No, I refuse to believe it. Something's clearly wrong.
Nanako, please. Try not to get agitated.
I am sorry. With what powers I have, I can find no sign of any malignant spirit having possessed Domon. But spirits may take a myriad of forms in this world, many of which I cannot claim to have witnessed myself. Thus, I dare not rule out possession with complete certainty. And all is certainly not lost, for I received word not long ago that Lady Yai has taken an interest in your sensei's case.
Lady Yai? Is that the same Lady Yai that I think you mean?
The head shrine maiden of the Grand Narukami Shrine? That's wonderful news! Then Sensei will be sure to recover.
Correct. Lady Yai is most knowledgeable indeed, and has abundant experience in the exorcism of evil spirits and aversion of great calamities. I am unable to say for certain whether an evil spirit has possessed your sensei, but Lady Yai can give a conclusive verdict.
Excuse me, Miss Inagi, but I must ask, should we prepare a greeting gift For Lady Ai?
That won't be necessary. All that is required of you is your timely arrival at the Grand Narukami Shrine. Lady Yai does not like to be kept waiting. I must leave now, but we will meet soon at the shrine. I wish Domon a full and speedy recovery.
Who'd have thought Lady Yai herself would have taken notice of our sensei's case?
Do you mean to say that Sensei isn't renowned enough to deserve Lady Yai's attention?
No, that's not what I meant at all. You misunderstand me. I just mean this is Lady Yai, the head shrine maiden. She has direct and close contact with the almighty Shogun herself. Anyway, you should join us too, tomorrow. Given that you've traveled all this way just to meet our sensei, we, the disciples of Meikyo Shisui Art, will do our best to help you.
Sure! After all, everyone seems pretty excited about Lady Yai. We're curious to meet her too.
It'd actually help us a lot if we met her.
Maybe we'll be able to find out a thing or two about the Ryden Shogun from her.
So now we're going to the shrine, huh? Okay. This is closest. We're gonna do this next part, and if Act 1 is incomplete after this, then I'm gonna go ahead and just end the stream till next week on Wednesday. And we'll finish it there. Well, we'll see, we'll see. I'm sure how those things work, but... Any specific piece? Oh, I think these... I think you follow those and you can get a chest from that. I think that's how that works. Oh, a beetle!
Solidify!
This place is nuts. What's up, Leafy? What's up? Ooh, that's a nice view. I should probably activate this before we go in there. Here we are.
Do you think that's Lady Yai? Oh, no wonder Junyo is so excited. She has a really striking presence. Also, is it just Paimon? Or did she look right at us just now? It was probably nothing. It's not like she's ever seen us before.
Keep away. Keep away from me. I gave up the art of the sword. Please, let me go, I beg you.
As you can see, Lady Yai, Domon has persisted in this state for some time now. He appears to see those who have lost to him in duels past, gathered all around him to persecute him.
Lady Yai, it must be a possession, right? This is nothing like him at all. In the past, no matter what came his way, he would always face it with a confident smile.
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed by any evil spirit.
But then does that mean he...
Yes. This is a change in the person himself. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his wits impaired, he finally descended into madness. As one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament, it does nothing to prevent his descent into the depths. As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision. For to be stripped of one's vision is to be stripped of one's ambition.
Stripped of his ambition? But Lady Yai, even without his ambition, why should he suffer such a dramatic change? How does that explain his descent into madness?
Your school practices Meikyo Shisui art, does it not? Stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. What a fine notion that would be if any in this world could ever hope to achieve it. There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward, and who fled enraged when defeated by his junior. And then there was an aged swordmaster who was aggrieved enough that he crossed blades with a disciple he himself had taught. Then, what of the one who crossed blades with his own sensei and beloved fellow disciple, and defeated them both? Can one truly remain unagitated, of still mind in moments such as these?
Lady, I'm not sure I understand.
The path of the Swordmaster is filled with twists and turns. It is no small undertaking to pursue the position of greatest Swordmaster in the world. It requires one to take their sword firmly in both hands and cut down the hopes and dreams of others, even those of one's closest companions. Only a deep commitment to his ambition to become the best made it possible for him to rise above the pain of these encounters, to focus on the way ahead. When that ambition disappeared, he began to doubt himself. As he battled his growing anxiety, he slowly descended into the state you see him in now. Much like a certain fatally flawed friend of mine.
Poor Sensei. To think he's been suffering so greatly.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Father, Sensei, Ansai.
That's enough.
Huh? Isn't that Ansai? Where did he come from? Did he follow us the whole way here?
Ansai, why are there two of you? Is that you or a ghost? You're here for revenge, aren't you? I knew it would come. I never should have...
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are far from kindly. But I didn't come here to settle a score. It's been so long now that I made peace with it years ago. You did nothing wrong that day. I couldn't face the humiliation. That's why I ran. I don't think most of the people you beat along the way would hold it against you. On the contrary, when you cut our ambitions short, we entrusted them to you, in the hopes that they might carry you further. Now I know that we can't place our hopes in you any longer, since you've been stripped of your ambitions too. But that is no reason to strip them of theirs. Follow the way of the sword all the way to the highest peak. You taught them that, didn't you?
But what if one day, the same thing happens to them? I put everything I had into trying to become the best. But what if it was all a huge mistake right from the start? If there's a chance they'll end up like me one day, I'd rather they stay where they are now than go any further down this path.
Have you asked them what they think?
Sensei, after you rescued me from the hands of the pirates, I told myself I would follow in your footsteps for the rest of my days. I can't know whether I will suffer in my future as you do now. All I know is that here and now, in the present, I wish to continue. I want to keep going until the day that I can stand before everyone with my head held high and announce that I, like my sensei Domon before me, am a master of Meikyo Shisui art.
Nanako's far from the only one. Actually, all of us think that way.
Goodness. Well,
You see? You can place the ambition you once had in their hands. Being stripped of your ambition is something that's never happened to me, so I can't claim to understand it. But I do know what it feels like to have your ambitions crushed. That's what happened on the day that you so effortlessly defeated me. So, just as I once placed my ambitions onto you, it is time for you to release yours into their custody. You are not in the same position that I was. When I left, I had nothing to my name. But you have a great number of worthy disciples.
I understand. I'm sorry to have made you worry for me, and for the state of Meikyo Shisui art. I no longer have the resolve to become the best in the world. The emptiness and suffering inside of me will not abate, so I cannot hope to still my mind and be free of agitation. But as your sensei, I shall commit to imparting unto you everything I have learned in my life so far. This is my promise. And I humbly ask Anzai, my senior, to hold me to my word.
You can count on that. I'd be checking in on you occasionally anyway, just to make sure you hadn't lost your mind again. But I am now used to the life of a wanderer. I do not belong in the dojo anymore, so I will simply stop by once in a while to make sure you aren't cutting any corners with them.
Yeah, bro. If you go to my pinned comment or description, you'll see a MC pack link. That's for Bedrock. Just make sure to extract it in the folder once you put it in your Minecraft folder.
Well, don't just stand there staring at me. Say thank you to Lady Yai and then get yourself back home.
So even though his ambition was taken away, his disciples can take it over on his behalf. Guess that sort of solves this one, huh?
Traveler, a moment, please. Lady Yai has some words for you.
So, my intuition was correct. The wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to these shores. For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment. I have high hopes for you, child. Don't disappoint me.
Interesting.
Ooh, Lady Yai seems to have taken a real interest in you. She seems super mysterious. Paimon's so curious what she really meant by all that. We can come back to it another time. For now, we should go report back to Miss Kamisato.
Oh, we're still on Act 1, okay. Oh, jeez. Yeah, alright, so we're gonna come back to this next week. I'm not gonna keep going. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Right over here. There it is, okay. Okay. Well, there we go. Alright, so yeah, we'll come back to this later. Next week on Wednesday. We're going to continue the story. It's just taking too long right now. We'll move on to Act 2 if Act 1 still not is completed early or quickly. But yeah, for now it's the end here, so I'll see you guys next week. you guys have a good weekend, man. Do something fun for yourself. If you're bored and you got nothing to do, go do something fun. Make a weekend out of it. You know. But alright. I will see you guys later, man. Peace out. Okay, wait, hold up. I take that back. I just randomly, I randomly just impulsively summoned. Something's here. Let's, okay, we'll end the stream after this. What do we get, boys? What do we get? Okay, what's up, games, bro? You came right when I was about to end the stream, bro. But, okay, we're gonna see what we got, okay? Oh, Jesus. Please be Ball. Please be Ball. Bar some other useful character. Okay. Okay, I'll take her. Oh, shit! Yo, what's up, Ball? Okay. Yo, this is awesome. Okay. We got ourselves a 5-star. Awesome. Alright, now I can save my other ones. That was just a random 10 roll, bro. Oh, we got her, bro. We got her. We're gonna save these other ones. Oh my god. Let me just switch to her real quick. Let me, there she is.
What is the situation?
There she is, boys. Look at Ball. Okay. We got her. Yo, this is awesome. Okay. There's only one reason why I wanted to really get her. Because I noticed her second skill. Her second skill, yeah, AoE electro damage. That's what I really wanted from her. So you can drop her E and it still does electro damage if you switch out to another character. So I'm really excited to see what I can do with her combined with the Luke. Looks like I gotta farm another Thundering Fury set for her. So that's what we're gonna work on. What we have for her. I'm not sure what build you need to put on her, but we'll see. I'll farm for electro stuff and we'll see what we need for her to make her effective. But this is awesome. This is a nice this is nice to end it off on. I should have summoned before I try to end the stream, but yeah. Oh man. That is awesome. Alright. Okay. Well, I'll end the stream now. We got ball. This is awesome. Now I'll see you guys next week. Go have some fun. Make the weekend fun. This is a nice note to end it off on. I'll see you guys later, man. Enjoy the week.
If I'm